Hello again, welcome to the Marc Bolan Convention Part 2. I very quickly wanted to show you this again, the Marc Bolan and T-Rex movie, Born to Boogie. This edition is actually from 2005, and obviously the film itself was made in 1972. And I wanted to show you again because I never did this. And it opens out like so, and it's got the two discs. Yeah, just like I'm on The Price is Right or something. A blonde bimbo. I shouldn't say that. Yes. And it's got actually 2 full T-Rex concerts on there. Lots of deleted scenes, documentaries, loads of extras. So I'm rather looking forward to that. And as I said, it came with a little booklet, lots of photos of the movie. And yes, about £4 from Amazon. You know, lots of different sellers, different prices obviously. And also wanted to mention the Marc Show, which isn't the complete series, it's just a compilation. But if you love a trip down memory lane, you love nostalgia, you know, then you would love it. Obviously you can get it free on YouTube, but it's not the same as having your own copy, is it? You know, at the time, new wave and punk bands found it very difficult, you know, to get on TV. And obviously on the air waves. So Marc sort of was a pioneer of punk. He was the innovator. You know, he could have picked anybody to be on his TV show, but he chose all the up and coming punk bands like Boomtown Rats, if you'd call them punk, new wave. Yes, I suppose they were. Billy Idol, you know, owes his career, as he said himself, to Marc Bolan. There's David Bowie. You remember the very famous scene where Marc falls off the stage, much to Dave's amusement. You know, there's all that going on. You know, at the time, as I said, Marc was on the rise. He was the top of his game. You know, and I think if he'd lived, he would have gone on to be a much bigger star. You know, at the time, he was very sort of recognised by the music industry as being this big star, and you know, that's why he had his own TV show. You know, at the time, this production is very typical of pop shows of the 1970s. You know, and if you can sort of, if you want to see the best performances of a musical legend that is Marc Bolan, then this TV show would be for you. You know, as I said, Marc Bolan was not on the decline, as suggested. You know, a lot that's said about Marc Bolan is very conjective. It was quite the opposite. You know, he was on the rise, and that's what I just wanted to mention, because, you know, Marc Bolan has given a lot to the British music industry. Okay then, and that's about it really. About the TV shows. You know, I just really want to get a copy, as I said, because I just would love to watch all that again. And yes, so that's about it on that. Just quickly wanted to mention the hotel situation. If you haven't got a hotel, obviously go to Expedia. That is the best hotel sort of website. They've actually got 26 hotels just in King's Cross alone. A lot of the websites are saying sold out actually, but that one has got quite a few. There's actually one for that weekend for about £150 called the Fairway in King's Cross. Obviously you're not going to be sleeping in shop doorways or park benches. There's quite a few options available, but I'm wondering if by next week they're all going to be gone, so there's only a week left now. Obviously there's sort of motels and also hostels, cheap option, which you actually get a free continental breakfast. I mean, they have to give you a breakfast for the inconvenience, obviously, of staying there. All I would say is just don't watch the movie first. Yes, so there's lots of options there going on. Obviously said, you know, get the train tickets early. They're a little bit cheaper. They've already gone up £4 in price. Obviously got to get off at King's Cross station in London. Even I'm not sure where I'm going, so I'm not going to tell you lot where to go. Says we'll all be running around like little fairies. Yes, I will find my way, I'm sure. Okay then. I also wanted to mention Tag again. The actual founder was somebody called Fee, and she'd been going to the site of the shrine since September the 24th, 1977, and she's the actual secretary. She founded the, she sort of took it on, started, the tree was starting to look a bit sort of declining, so she sort of set up this group, and now she looks after it and put a lot of hard work, obviously into it. And actually there's a bust statue of Marc Bolan at the shrine, and the actual organisers who were producing this in 2002, I think it was, they pulled out. It was actually intended for Golders Green, and I think Fee actually sort of took it on and paid for it all herself, and obviously that's at the shrine now. I think it was unveiled by Roland Bolan. It's like a big bronze bust of Marc Bolan. Yes, I can't wait to see all of this stuff that's going on. So there's that. I wanted to mention that. Obviously a lot of people put a lot of work, into the shrine and everything that goes with it. For the actual whole convention. If they didn't do all this work, then we wouldn't have it, would we? And I wanted to talk a little bit about the shrine. What is a shrine? A shrine actually is a sacred place. It's dedicated to a specific. It's where we go to worship, as it were, and we get the sort of in a lot of locations, not just at trees. They can be in your home even. A stalker, for instance, would have a lot of photos and pictures on the wall. That is called a shrine. A lot of religions have shrines. Cemeteries have shrines. What else? Oh, churches, temples, all that kind of thing going on. And they also have like an altar where you would put your votive offerings. There's all that going on. So yes, that's what it is. It's a sacred place. So we have to remember that it's very sacred. Okay then, yes, and I can't wait to go to the shrine. I just love Marc Bolan. I've also got another idol called James Dean. He's an American actor. You would know him. You would remember him, I'm sure. He was also killed in a car accident a long time ago, naturally 1955. And the actual date of his death is September the 30th, 1955. He was 24. As you know, that's Marc Bolan's birthday, September the 30th. And although that was 1947. As you know. Okay then, yes, I just wanted to mention that. There's a lot of coincidences actually with James Dean and Marc Bolan. I'm sort of working on a project at the moment about James Dean. James Dean has got a kind of shrine, nothing like the one we have for Marc Bolan. As you know, James Dean was killed in California. He was on his way to a car race between junctions 41, well, an intersection between 41 and 466, now called 46. Probably heard of the story Route 66, and there's an actual sort of plaque on the actual site of the crash, and all it is a little plaque thing on a wire fence with two great big padlocks that say something like James Dean was killed here. There's that, and there's also he's actually buried in a cemetery at Fairmount. He was actually born in Indiana. And there's also it's an actual tree. It's called the Tree of Heaven. It's by a little post office in California, about a mile east, I think it is, of the actual crash site. And an actual fan, same sort of thing, going on with the tree, had this memento sort of thing built of a bronze sort of, yeah, it's just a memento. It's not a sort of statue or anything. It just says something about James Dean. Yeah, that's in California, so I just wanted to go and see that. So I'm planning to go to California next year, so I'm going to see two shrines. Obviously, as I said, it's nothing like the one we have here for Marc Bolan, and I'm not even sure yet if they have a sort of big convention thing going on in California. So I've got all this to find out. It's all very exciting, but firstly let's get to London, shall we, and get to the shrine and Golders Green. Oh, and the shrine meet-up is actually 2 o'clock on the 16th of September, obviously at the shrine at Golders Green. The Golders Green, why am I saying Golders Green? Sorry, you know what I mean, everyone knows where it is, on Queen's Ride, Gypsy Lane. I'm just getting all confused with it all going on in my head, Golders Green and, the shrine. And yes, so this time next week, I'll be all maybe getting packed up and ready to head off to London, as I said, so I can't wait for it, and to meet all the Marc Bolan fans, who are the best, obviously. And yes, so ciao for now, and I'll see you next week, when it will be just a day, because I'm going to make a video the day before. As I said, I probably won't be able to speak, I'll be so excited. And yes, I'll put my outfit on, all the glam rock stuff going on, obviously, and be a sight for sore eyes, I'm pretty sure. But yes, so thanks for watching me, Susie Q. Catch you later, and remember to rock on, and yes, keep a little mark in your heart. See you later. Ciao for now.